What's up, crypto kids, blockchain, node army, my friends? Today, I'm coming at you from a very cool protocol called Oxy-Fi. Oxy-Fi is a node protocol that is, in my opinion, a step above and has a lot going on for it, hence the video today. Now, I was going to wait to make this video until they came out with their NFTs and we got to look at them and I could show all that to you, but they've been so impressive and just thought I would get this video out a little bit earlier. So these guys had a bit of a rough launch, but they launched on 3 blockchains at once. No protocol's ever done that. It shows some technical chops on another level. They launched on AVAX, Ethereum, and Fantom all at the exact same time, but they got bot attacked hard, and it gave a bit of a debacle to the launch. Now, I've been a part of a whole bunch of debacle launches, more than half of launches all come off debacled. And very often, it's always negative players, very often it's negative players, especially when the team's doing all the right stuff and they put all the right things in place, but weren't ready for bot attacks or this type of thing, or, some sort of new vampire attack to leech money out of the system. And I just seen it in another launch that I was a part of, and it's something that happens. And very often what I do is I just sit the launch out. Just sit it out, maybe go in with a tiny bit, but hold back 90% of the funds that I plan to put into the, into the allocation for that given opportunity. And I'll hold those back until I see what happens with the price, see if it drops, see if it pumps and dumps and does, some of those typical things that crypto launches do. And sometimes that initial pump and dump, it happens right away, right? Within a day, within hours. Sometimes it takes a week. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer than that. You never know exactly, but flushing out those initial, that initial launch section, sometimes it's the best thing to do is just to come in a little bit later and DCA into a project. And I found that to be some of the most profitable ways to go about it. Now I'm getting off on a tangent and going off far from this, from talking about Oxy-Fi. So let's head on back here. Oxy-Fi, what is it? A multi-chain protocol innovation in DeFi. I think you're really going to like this node protocol system where you can create nodes as you would expect. Provides you with a node ecosystem where you can create your own Oxy nodes. There's multiple different levels. We'll get to that in 1 second. They are going to be a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization, where there will be proposals, community, voting, and you can get in on all that stuff and be an integral member, or you can be extremely passive. The choice is really up to you. Now, they are making a launch pad, and they want to be one of the biggest launch pads in the space. A lot of these different protocols, what happens with, the basic model is, and I think it's one of the greatest ways to make a startup of all time, try to do this outside of the crypto world where you can actually get funds to do a startup without going through like crowdfunding, and all the different rules that go along that, and accredited investors. It's very difficult. Now, if you have an idea, or you want to come up with a service like DeFi as a service, nodes as a service, or creating a launch pad, any of these things, in order to get that initial funding, being able to launch a token and repay your initial investors, which are basically your VC money, by distributing the emissions to them, giving them the rewards of getting in early. I think all this is a fantastic business model. And what happens is, as the protocol gains its revenue, as the protocol builds a treasury and they start to deploy that treasury, the protocol should go from initially paying out its VC, and all its investors with emissions of the token, to paying out in some way with the treasury, right? Where the treasury, whether that be through buybacks or burns or paying people out in direct treasury emissions or whatever it is. I like a model where they are purchasing the token or price support or whatever it might be. Like any of those models, those are great. And when that second half of the aspect comes in, where the treasury takes over and is running the show, that's the true power of the platform. That's where the real, whether they're good or not is going to matter, right? And so you don't want to get, for me, I don't get into these ones where they have like crazy, distribution models where they're like 5% a day, 4% a day, and then they start chopping that back. I'd rather you started with sustainability at the beginning. That's just, makes sense, right? So again, these guys are creating a launch pad, and I think that's cool. Basically, a lot of the way that some of these ones work is they will take, offers from outside and startups who are looking to get going, who might need some VC money, and they're like, hey, we can work out a partnership or something like that. But they don't call themselves a launch pad. And so they fall out of the realm of launch pads that people are looking at. So this will be nice because it has launch pad in the name, right? A launch pad where upcoming protocols can request funding and tech help. The community will vote on which vested protocols we will VC into. NFT holders will receive benefits like airdrops or whitelist spots for the protocols. Investments will be made from the treasury, while the profits will be returned to the community through the buybacks and the investments. They're going to have an NFT marketplace where you can buy and sell all sorts of NFTs, and it's multi-chain. So a multi-chain NFT marketplace, and obviously their own NFTs will be sold there. One cool thing is anytime any of their NFTs are sold, there is a royalty tax built into that. All that goes back to the treasury. Now, also on the marketplace, anytime that the people are buying and selling NFTs, clearly there will be little bits of fees and hosting and all that. That all goes back to the treasury. An exclusive NFT collection on 3 blockchains that will benefit its holders. It's pretty interesting the way the NFTs work. We'll look at it in a little bit deeper detail, but not too much, in just a minute. Rewards boost, bringing the first ever high sustainable rewards mechanism, yet with high yields. Increased APR yields massively with an additional 90% by bonding your nodes with up to 3 NFTs each, up to 100% increase in the APR for diamond hands. Easily compound lesser tier nodes into larger nodes with no extra fees. I don't know if you could do multiple nodes. I like it where you could do multiple nodes, combine all of those into one node. I haven't seen where that is available. Easily compound lesser tier nodes into larger nodes with no extra fees, but I think you might have to actually claim from your other ones. So anyway, claim tax will be dropped to 0% if rewards are held or with NFT association. We'll go over that in just a sec here. Roadmap. Okay, roadmap. They've done the KYC. They're all that's done. The pre-sale launch, that's over. There's multi-sig. Believe we're all finished there. Audit is coming, but they're not audited just yet. NFT minting, launchpad, and sometimes you don't want to get a full audit done, and I might be wrong on that. Maybe it is being done right now, but until you've got all your code where you want it and all that good stuff. So know that going in. I click on this NFT mint, but it doesn't, just for fun. But yeah, I'm looking to get into the NFTs when they are out, and I think that's cool. Let's head over to the tokenomics section. It's pretty good. Tokenomics chart. Here's the pre-sale. Now, one thing I love, limited token coins, right? This coin has 300,000 tokens for a node protocol. That's very, very small. So in order to make new nodes, those tokens will have to be bought. They'll have to be sold. And it seems like a pretty good model overall, because as traction picks up and a lot more people come in, and it's just seems like they got a pretty good model with that 300,000 tokens. And that was 100,000 tokens per chain, right? 100 on Ethereum, 100,000 Ethereum, 100,000 AVAX, 100,000 Fantom. Pretty cool. So 100,000 for each chain. Already launched, that's done. 37% goes to the liquidity pool, and 57.5% to the reward pool. So there's that 5% for the pre-sale. Why choose us? We don't have an inflationary model anymore. We will now have a maximum supply of 100K each chain, which means there will be no minting of new coins, and the supply will never increase in the future. And here they go into the difference between max supply and total supply. And max supply is where no new coins are minted. Total supply will just go up and up. So how will we be able to give rewards and generate revenues? What makes us different? So 70% of the tokens used to create a node will go back into the reward pool. For instance, if the cost of a node is 100 Oxy, 70 of those Oxy will go back to the reward pool. The other 30 go elsewhere. Revenue generated by NFT minting on multiple chains. Royalty fee generated by exchanging hands of NFTs. Revenues from the multi-chain NFT marketplace. Claim taxes, paper hand taxes, investments in the treasury, revenues from marking, buying back Oxy on the market and putting them into the rewards pool. The team is not allocated any tokens. The team took zero tokens. They had to buy in themselves. Don't see that very much. Revenues generated from the launch pad, where upcoming protocols can request funding, and tech help will also go into the treasury. Node upgrading will be without any additional fees, and you will only need to pay the difference between the two tiers. It will encourage upgrading and will result in more holding. Oxy, used to upgrade NFTs, will go into the reward pool. RPC endpoints and validators will be added in the future because they're gonna run nodes, and they already have made their first investment and all that. We'll look at that on Twitter in one sec, but I like when people aren't sitting still when the stuff comes in. Even if you put it in stables, that's still a it's still an action, that should be staked somewhere, earning some minimal amount, anchor, 20%, whatever it is. But I like when they're making moves, right? And we should know about that. We should see the treasury. They should make an announcement every time they make any type of investment. In my opinion, that is the sign of a good team, a sign that is active, a team that's active on Discord. They are a team that is active on Twitter, and wow, they are. Okay, we have implemented a unique reward mechanism that will provide our investors one of the highest rewards and yet sustainability. ROI can be reduced by many times and they mean ROI time, by the way. ROI time can be reduced, return on investment, the time it takes to get your ROI can be reduced by many times in various ways mentioned in the white paper, with holding being one of the easiest methods. It will ensure the highest rewards only to keen supporters of our protocol, creating one of the most sustainable models in DeFi. To clear it up, for say, you have an Oxygen node with 240% APR and you hold it for 10 weeks, you now have an APR of 254% because you get an additional 6%. 240 plus 6, there's 254.4. The ROI decrease, or the time it took to ROI decreased as well. APRs will not be added, but multiplied. It would not be 242 in the above case scenario, but 254.4, which we already just went through. APR will reset to the base once you claim your rewards or upgrade your nodes to discourage paper hands. So there's all that. People always ask in different protocols, should we claim now or after a month? Should we wait or claim or not? The results, some lose in waiting while some gain the benefit, but it's always a stressful situation for the investor. But with us, we have an absolute answer to that. It's simple, and you get a base ROI of 150 days with an Oxygen node, the highest one, by any means on which you claim. So if you claim every single day, just keep claiming. In 150 days, you'll have full ROI. But if you are a holder, meaning when it spits out the rewards, you let them sit there for a while, they basically start earning because the claim tax goes down while they're sitting there. So they're basically, you're earning as soon as you claim. So for me, I'm going to be claiming, I'm going to be letting my rewards sit there for, a good chunk of time, and especially be waiting for some positive price movements to kind of earn on both ways. So the longer you let them sit there, the less the claim tax is. So they're basically earning by sitting there. I think it's a very cool way to go about this. Here is a very cool infographic on the way the whole system works, right? Anyway, come in and check this out if you like. I think that's pretty cool. All right, let's take a look at the white paper real quick. We went through most of all of it right here, but here is the different nodes available. So with the Oxygen, it's 150 Oxy to get yourself an Oxygen node. That's an APR of 240%. And so that's 30 Oxy a month. A Xena node is only 50, so you need 100 to upgrade from that. That's 210% APR, so both these top ones looking pretty good. And then it goes on down, 180%, Dranium, 160, Nitrogen, 150, and that's with no NFTs and no, boosts or any of that good stuff. That's just pumping out as wood. Okay, so what are the NFT incentives? The NFTs do different stuff. We don't have them to look at just yet, but by having an O2 Oxygen, there's a 2.5% claim tax reduction. Pretty nice. O3, which is a rare, has a 2.5% APR boost. Oxygen Legendary gives you a 2.5% claim tax reduction and a 2.5% APR boost. And there's ways to like upgrade your NFTs to get even more on top of that. I think it's pretty cool. Once the NFTs are all out and we can get into it, we'll get into that a lot more, but level up your NFTs to increase the rewards. It goes through all that, but basically a base level NFT will have a 2.5% rewards. Upgrading your Oxy NFT from level 1 to level 2 will cost 1 Oxy and will boost the benefit by 2.5%. And then you can basically do that over and over again. That's pretty damn interesting. The table below shows the relevant benefits for each NFT for the first 4 levels. All this is very interesting. I like all that. So one more time, the benefits of the NFTs: increased yields, gets you airdrops, whitelist spots, reduces your claim taxes. There's 3 different rarities, and looking forward to checking those out. On AVAX, buy at Trader Joe, Spooky Swap on Fantom. I don't think anyone is using Ethereum. Increase node yields. That's incentivizing holders. So here is the diamond hands. Node holders are incentivized to hold the rewards with APR boosts that increase exponentially the longer they are held. So if you hold onto your tokens for 5 weeks, that's 2% increase in your APR, 5% for 8 weeks, 12 weeks, 10%. So lots going on here. Plus with the boost rewards for the Oxy NFTs, all that is very interesting. But the one that is I find the most fascinating is the paper hand tax, right? Oxy holders who sell their tokens after a long period of holding will enjoy low or no sales tax, where Oxy holders that sell their token quickly will incur higher sales tax. So you're getting increased APR and a reduced paper hand tax, very much incentivizing holding, right? Anyone who holds on to these, you're earning in 2 different ways. Oxy node holders that claim the rewards quickly will incur a paper hands tax. The paper hands tax starts at 20% and incrementally reduces down to 0 after the holding the Oxy for 4 weeks. So if you hold your rewards for 4 weeks, you're getting 0. So like I said, just by letting your rewards sit there for a minute, they're basically earning for you just from this. So yeah, very interesting, very well thought out. These guys have definitely, been through it before, and seems like they got a lot of this straightened out. And with the whole thing with the launch, where it went not great, the price did not great stuff, right? Actually, I got this pulled up right here on. Here's your Oxy price. We're down to, it says 10.24, even though in the Discord it shows it right here at $9.88, but this bot is clearly not accurate. On AVAX it's 10.48, 12.38 on Ethereum, and 9.88 on Fantom. That's the cheapest I've seen it, and it's actually not that cheap, right? It's 10.24. So there's all that. Now let's go have a look at my nodes. I actually probably need to purchase some more tokens because I have 2 nodes here. I have the balloon node and the bubble node. I'd like to upgrade this bubble node to the highest level. So to create a node, it's very easy. You simply type in any name you like, right? And click on create. Has to be at least 5 characters long. Create your node here. You can choose nitrogen, geranium, this one I don't, deuterium, xenon, or obviously I want in the oxygen ones because they're the most delicious. 150 rewards come at 30 a month. Can create there. I don't currently have 150. This feature is coming soon. So you can't create with your rewards yet. So this feature is coming soon. So that would save you a claim tax. I think I'm going to end up just having to eat some serious claim tax here if I'm going to want to get to this 16 to upgrade this one. Because from what I see here, it doesn't look like you can upgrade, multiple, like across multiple nodes. You just can upgrade that one node. So I would have to, looks like, grab the profits out of this one. Not really exactly what I want to do, but I do want to upgrade that. But as you see, very simple and elegant interface. The website looks nice, all that good stuff. Let's Here they are asking what people think they should invest in as far as their people. Don't forget to tell them why. I like stuff like that. You should be asking your people, which influencers do you want to see working with us? Tag your friends below or tag them below. What if an investor could create their very own node on a protocol so they can receive customized benefits and rewards? That's exactly what we're doing at Oxy-Fi. These guys are super, super active. Price bots for all chains added to our Discord channel. All the DApp UI issues mobile users were encountering have been resolved. You can expect regular updates from us onwards 100%. And these guys went through, and he's talking about how he went through all 500 plus DMs on Discord and Twitter after our unpredictable launch. I still have 15 to 20 DMs pending. That's why I made a separate channel. Wow, pretty cool. The guy is super duper active. You gotta like that. Word on the street is there's a huge giveaway around the corner with some sneak peeks what our team has been cooking up in the background. You guys ready? I am certainly ready. And I said there, they asked, what do you think it is? I said, I think it's NFTs. That's my guess. I'm hoping. I would like to see the NFTs out soon. Invite new people to the Discord. Welcome to the community. There's a lot of different ways to get rewarded in this giveaway that they're doing. Nothing wrong with giveaways. That certainly does help. And they got a lot going on. So, if you want to grab some giveaway stuff, come over here, get on it. So there's that. Like I said, I've grabbed those 2 nodes. I want to add another node, so I would have to claim these rewards in order to do that, but it hasn't been a month, so I guess I'll just go ahead and claim them since I'm going to be upgrading here. See what I get. I'm sure I'm going to get spanked with the sales tax because I haven't had it that long. All right, so we're claiming some rewards here, and we'll see what we end up with. All right, looks like I got that claimed. Let's head over to Spooky Swap and see what that gave me in the wallet. Still showing 80. We'll grab a little refresh there. Oh, 94. Okay, of course it worked. Go to Oxy. There. So I'm sitting at 94. So that means I do probably need to purchase a couple, because that would only give me 98. So it looks like I need at least 2 more. Trade for 15 Fantom. Grab a quick swap. Okay, that gives me 96 in the wallet. Let's see if we can upgrade this node, shall we? Okay, a bubble node. We want to try to upgrade that. I should have enough. Upgrade. It's asking me, do you want to upgrade it? Yes, I do. Confirm. And that's a much cheaper price point than I got in on the first one. I actually paid over $2,000 for my first node here, and this now you can purchase one for $1,000. And if this price goes down, which it very well could go down a little bit, I don't see it happening too much, but I will go in a lot more. If the price could get down to $5, I'd probably double everything I have in there because the low tokenomic supply. I just got a good feeling about this one, and I think we're in a good place. And this is when I like to DCA in. Project just getting launched, in teams getting very active, starting to do giveaways, all that stuff. Yeah, I'm in a very good spot. And for me, it's the protocols that could manage by themselves that I'm looking to get into, right? These ones that you don't necessarily require a whole bunch of people coming in, like say a drip or, one of these other things like that, because they didn't create a treasury. These guys have some first investments, and they're going to be doing a lot more investments. And then, like I explained, this type of model is a more sustainable and long-term approach, in my opinion, because eventually the treasury starts earning, and now you're a business that's got cash flow, and a business that's got cash flow can do a lot more than one that is required on new investors coming in on the token. It's having the fact that they can come back, do buybacks, burns, all that. That's why I like this business model. So let's see if that upgraded our node there. We'll grab a refresh, and hopefully both these say leveled, and I'll be super excited. Bam! Look at there. I just upgraded mine. I got 2 oxygen nodes running, and if the price could drop in half, I'll grab a whole bunch more. So there's all that. Super excited, loving everything going on here. And this ain't financial advice. Do what you're gonna do. You do you, and I'll do me, and I'll just kind of document it on the way. But I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. Crypto Music is gonna catch you guys on the flip. Hope you're having a hell of a great day. Hope you got mad profits falling into your lap. And let's get it. I'm out.